Hi guys, welcome to this plasma machine, and we are going to make another video about ALCI. We had this idea to download the ArcoLinux ISO, put Calamares on there, so we have a graphical installation. But of course we had more what ifs, and we said, what if we could then actually go forth and install Mate or install Cinnamon already on the ISO. So that's this project, ALCI. You either choose to install Xorg already, or LightDM or SDM, and you end up with something, well, graphical, right? It's like this little guy here. That's an XFCE setup. This is the most difficult in the sense that it provides everything you want to need or want to have, I think. Well, there are more repos out there, of course, but ArcoLinux by default, of course, ArcoLinux if you want it, Chaotic AOR if you want it, and your local repo. So build your own packages, put it in a file, update the database, boom, and your personal packages will go on the ISO, will go on your future system. And this time we're gonna test this on Anarchy. There is an ArcoLinux based system, and this is basically why I'm making these videos, right? It's gonna be possible to install ALCI on, well, build ALCI on these guys. And it's the last one I have to make here, ArcoLinux. So it's gonna be in here somewhere, Anarchy. It's already loaded, so I can go for a start. And let's get rid of everything again. I've read that it's actually not an ISO, but more an installer. And it feels like that as well, so it really goes through the motions of installing. So it basically is a kind of Calamares system. Just not really a graphical one. And off we go. And then, my eyes are not what they used to be. Let's try to read everything. Select your install language, English, that's cool. Select your key map, should be Belgian. And there is more at the bottom, other languages. BE Latin is the one I want. There are different kinds of BE Latin as BR Latin, there we go. This one, BE Latin, okay, done. Then, update Anarchy and start installation. Okay, refreshing keys. That's something you should remember. pacman, package manager, pacman, wants to install stuff if it's if it knows that the keys are okay. So that's a check. So download and rank new mirrors. Let's do that as well. So that's our reflector being there, rating every single of these servers, ArcoLinux servers. You see it in the end, Arch. Okay, select desired locale, set locale. Yeah, United States is good for me. And then, where do I live? I live in Europe. Is it my country? Europe, here, yes. Europe, Brussels, check. Auto partition drive, yes please, no worries. And then X4 or X3, X2, BTRFS, let's go for BTRFS. Would you like to create swap space? No. Would you like to use GPT partitioning? No. Warning, will erase everything, write changes please. So remember the Zap All, did you see that quickly? SJ disk swap all, let me put that in the video, that's a good one. So if you go to ArcoLinuxd.com, you learn how to build an ArcoLinux from scratch in phase 5, the Arch way. And one of the things I've put in videos, and I can't share that enough, is when you get troubles with your partitioning, your hard disk, you may have had lots of partitions and encryption and right? Zap everything, right? This minus zap is Zap All. So these two guys are important to remember. Then you can really delete everything. And I wonder if I made a video about this here. If I hadn't, I should. I mean, there was, I think, a video here on this particular site. What if Calamares crashes when creating the partitions, right? Here they are. Those are the commands to really wipe everything, right? Gone. It is really gone. And then you can do your stuff. Okay, what else? Anarchy, desktop, LTS, server, advanced. So those are all choices behind it. Install this instead of that, install this instead of that. Okay, so I'm gonna go for Anarchy desktop. I have Budgie, Cinnamon, Gnome, OpenBox, XFCE is the one I know best. Okay, set root password. I'm gonna have a very complex password. Voila. Encrypting password. Need to have a user. Yes. Add or edit. Yes, I should go to tab, new user, set username, write your full name, password, another password, and encrypting it. Enable administrative privilege for Eric. Yes, please. And then we're done, right? Then we should go out of here. Done. I'm using the tab, right? Would you like to install some common software? Well, yes. Oh yeah, that's common software. Audio, database, software, fonts, games, graphics, internet, multimedia, office, and so on. This is just a virtual box, so cancel. Are you sure you want to continue without any extra software? Yes, please. And off it goes. Updating databases. Begin installing Anarchy Linux base. Okay, we'll see what base is. Install, if I need to install a desktop or not. I think I chose XFCE, so I think we're good. And here we get some errors from pacman itself, so they fly out of the box. Dependency cycle detected and so on. We know these messages, that's okay. I guess we better pause the video, not to make it too long. Alright, let's have a look again. Then it wants to reboot the system, power off and so on. So reboot system, let's see what we get. I need to go to the system itself. We have grub, opening up. I didn't see it, but it's either Lithium or Residium. And we're in. Great sign, right? Great wallpaper. Okay, don't show the message again. We got ourselves an XFCE with everything we need. We need a terminal. XFCE terminal will do just fine. Probably gonna be ZSH, right? But the thing is, we're here to experiment with, can we install internet? Can we install ALCI? So, oops, my keyboard is not okay, but I'll just type like this. ALCI online, and we'll have a GitHub. We're gonna go for something graphical. This is the most difficult part in the sense that it contains everything: ArcoLinux, ArcoLinux, Celtic, personal, repo. So that's the most interesting part to test. Control Shift V if we got Git, and we can install it. If it's not, let's get my keyboard for Azerty in, and then sudo pacman -s git. Voila, Git is there. Control Shift. Oh. Control Shift V. I definitely need to change mirrors. That was slow. And of course, are we on ArcoLinux? That's what actually the first thing you're gonna test. But yeah, we knew that. And sudo pacman -s is Archo available? Yes, and it is, and it's the correct version, 51-1. So basically, all of the tracks are covered. And I need to go to the file manager and show you guys we have a folder, and then it's up to us. This is not ArcoLinux. You want to install packages from ArcoLinux? Okay, then you go to the keys and the mirrors. Get the key for ArcoLinux, get the key for Celtic, and then you can install packages from them. So that's one thing. All keys are now in, and the mirror as well. Celtic, same thing. Install an AOR helper. I've made specifically for this little, well, for this operating system, sorry, a script. Build and install Yay, right? Because there is no AOR helper. I've tested Yay, I've tested Ryzen, I've tested Paru. So basically number 3, go build it. Number 3, Yay is being downloaded, built, and so on. And then yes, so I can run number 2. Install with Yay, Celtic keyring, and Celtic mirror list. That's the keys, that's the mirror list. Done. So he understands, he is pacman, he knows now. There are the keys for ArcoLinux, there are the keys for Celtic, and there's the where is the keys, there's the mirrors. He knows both options. There's one thing else in the pacman.conf, the source. That's a local source. So if you want to build your own packages and put it on your system, ISO and later on future system, then you do a Ctrl-C for the example folder, put it on your home directory, Ctrl-V, delete the name example because hey, that's it, right? An example. The official name in pacman is ALCI underscore local repo, right? So update the database. There's only one thing in, very benign thing, wallpapers, right? That's all it is, but it's a good test to see if everything works. Update your database, so then system knows, oh, I'm on this system, and okay, fine, I have this wallpaper and so on. So we created these files, the database, so pacman knows, I've got a folder which contains packages. And it's all defined, of course, in pacman.conf. All this, oh, LibreOffice. Okay, go away. It's defined here, so the repos are here for ArcoLinux. The repos we need to build this ISO is here, ALCI repo. The local repo is here, and Celtic is here, right? So 4 things to play with. So the sources are set, and now you can think already about packages. But we definitely need another editor, but you could add to the long list of packages more stuff, like I want to have Firefox, enter. Don't put them behind each other, under each other. GIMP, done. Inkscape, done. It's gonna be on the system, right? And that's how you should do it. I'm not gonna save this thing, don't know what LibreOffice is gonna do with it, but I use an editor like Sublime Text or Code or anything but that. And then we go inside. This can all be closed. If you've done all that, and you've done your reading, of course, right? I'm skipping lots of steps, but they're all here. So you can read builds on procedure, the procedure we use. And if you go through them, watch a few videos, you'll get the drift. There's here a README and an Arch ISO README, because we are relying on Arch ISO. So there are 2 dependencies for this project, ALCI. ArcoLinux should keep existing with their Arch ISO. And second thing, Calamars should keep existing. And for the rest, it's a solo project. You can do whatever you want with it, right? It contains nothing more than that. All right, let's build it. So we go to the installation scripts, right mouse click, open terminal, and you choose first time number 30. And later on, when you test, say, oh my god, I forgot this package, I forgot that package, I would like to have that package, right? Then you run 40, so it's gonna keep the var cache. 30 is gonna delete everything. We have a Celtic mirror thing message there that we just missed. Again, a terminal I can't scroll up in, I don't like that. When that happens, scroll on output, close. So I want to go up and I'm going to show you the error, and I want to read the error. What was the error? Something about Celtic somewhere? No? Here, failed to retrieving file from random mirror Celtic CX. So it's a problem from Arch. No, it's actually a problem from Celtic. I think this is a mirror from Celtic. It's easy to know. Computer. Come on, computer. File system. etc. pacman pop D. Oh, there he is. U. And those are the mirror lists. So CX. So it's a mirror list from these guys. Dead right now. Okay, voila. Dead right now in Brazil. Oh, not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to press here in the terminal, then space, and you're at the end. So we are downloading all these packages. So there's Xorg, lots of Xorg on there, lots of XFCE on there, and the rest, you know, pacman is there, and systemd is there, all Python stuff. These are elements for Calamares, the K stuff, needs KDE or Plasma stuff, and Calamares removes it afterwards, so we don't see it, just on the ISO, and then poof, gone. And this our own ALCI packages. Everything with starting with ALCI is from us. How we manage to install ArcoLinux with Calamares. And in here we start again alphabetically. Here the A starts again, you see? Here it starts. ALCI, Calamares configuration, Calamares dev is here. Installation scripts is not from me again. Here's the keyring from ArcoLinux. So it all makes sense. We all need it, and the package from ArcoLinux wallpapers. And off it goes. I saw something red, I think. No? Nope, nothing red. Okay, cool. Let's pause the video and wait for the ISO to pop out. Voila. Then you go away and you come back and you see you got yourself an 1.3 gigabyte of ISO on your system somewhere. The ALCI ISO dev is out, and that's your ISO. You should burn on USB or install it in VirtualBox, load it up in VirtualBox and have a go at it, and then decide again, oh, maybe I should add this package and that package, and keep working on it. Alright guys, have fun.